is the late night connection, the sound of the deep, a frequency clean that the chaos can't keep. I'm sending this message to where you might sleep, a promise of motion, a vigil I keep. Feel the ambient drift, feel the current collide with the echo of you. I am carried inside with nowhere to go and no reason to hide from the truth that without you the world is too wide. This is the broadcast from my rolling stage, transmitting a feeling that just couldn't wait. A prayer on the airwaves of love and of faith, hoping the signal's not arriving too late. Feel the distant expand and contract with the beat from this front seat cockpit. My journey's complete if it just finds you, makes your dreaming heart fleet with nowhere to go. And this rhythm so sweet. A high ridge and the valley below is a carpet of darkness, a beautiful woe. A single town glitters, a handful of gold, a story of warmth in the night, silent cold. And for a moment I imagine you there in a house with the light on, in a comfortable chair. And the thought doesn't bring me to pain or despair, but a quiet, warm gladness that you're somewhere. I'm not driving to you, I'm not crashing your gate. This isn't a mission of passion or hate. It's an offering sent from this wandering state, a way to recalibrate, to reinflate. The love isn't gone, it's just changed its own form, like the night into day, like the calm from a storm. It's a light in my chest, keeping me safe and warm as I navigate forward a new singular norm. A carpet of darkness, a beautiful woe. A single town glitters, a handful of gold, a story of warmth in the night, silent cold. And for a moment I imagine you there in a house with the light on, in a comfortable chair. Despair, but a quiet, warm gladness that you're somewhere. I'm not driving to you, partially destroyed. I'm not driving for miles, I'm driving for meaning, to interpret the code that my heart is convening. The city's a circuit board, vast and unblinking, and I'm just a pulse that the night is sync-thinking. Each traffic light cycles a Newsnet command, red, amber, green like the lights in my hand. On this wheel as I try to understand the analog feeling in a digital land. I pass by the cafes with their warm tungsten glow, see the blue light of televisions in a soft spectral show. Every window a story, a curated stream, a fragment of life like a half-remembered dream. I feel the vibration, not of the road but of Wi-Fi. A billion connections that live in the sky, but they chatter and noise, a societal spree that somehow just amplifies the silence in me. I pull over by the river where the skyscrapers stand, sending their data to a faraway land. Their lights twinkle down on the water's black skin, a perfect cold beauty that I can't quite get in. I open the app, scroll through faces and names, a gallery of ghosts playing infinite games. It's a beautiful prison with intangible chains, and I'm driving its perimeter, feeling the strains. Stands on the bridge, talking soft on the phone. Their free hand is gesturing, painting the air, a performance, a feeling so vivid and rare. I can't hear the words, just the bass in my chest, but I see the raw truth of their human unrest. And for a moment, the city's not a machine, but a stage for a drama, profound and serene. They hang up and lean, they're a silhouette stark against all the data, the neon, the dark. And I feel a connection, a thread, not a wire, fanned by the embers of a dying empire of my own isolation. That person is real with the pain I can't fix, but a pain I can feel. It's a jolt to the system, a breaking of seal, a reminder that all of this data can't conceal. This is the firewall against the despair. I find it right here in the cool nighttime air, in the glance of a stranger, in a moment of care that proves that a genuine signal is there. Feel the world in its turning, a physical sphere. Thankful for the tangible, present and here. This is a message becoming so clear, with nowhere to go and with nothing to fear. And I realize now, as I sit in this car, I'm not a lone user in a system that's far. I'm a node in a network, not made of bits, but a breath on the glass, and of heartbeats and wits. The city's not cold, it's just waiting to be read. Not as data for profit, but as life instead. Every glitching heartbeat, every unsaid thing is a part of the song that the deep night will sing. This drive is my query, my search in the dark. Not for a light, but to leave my own mark. A whisper of proof Without being kept, we belong without belonging anywhere else. We carry nothing out but permission. Here is the after hour link, the blanket emotion at human scale. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents kiss. We fail to rush and win by failing. No proof demanded, no papers to show. Breath is enough and the city finishes a night round. Somewhere a poet decides the last line is better left open. We nod to all three as if we share a shift. The truck ticks itself cool. Its patience is a language we understand. We practice saying thank you to objects. They answer by working tomorrow. A glow on the east rim signs the morning's visa. We stamp it with a yawn and keep walking. We don't break the spell chooses to travel with us. A broom scrapes storefront away. We bless the bristles and the arm holding them. It is all part of the same orchestra. Quiet is the conductor, motion the theme. Here is the after-hour link, occur inside the slow design. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents meet. The street becomes a softer spine. Here is the after-hour link, no chase, no need to divide. We're already home, inside the hush, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Deep pulse, a floor big enough for both of us, and sins. A sky close enough to listen. Chill. A law gentle enough to keep. Stay. Not because leaving is wrong, but because staying is music. Stay and let the room learn our names, then forget them kindly. Stay until forgetting feels like trust, and trust feels like light. Stay, stay, stay. A laundry window glows with private constellations. Shirts orbit in a blue star of soap. On the corner, a tin box keeps yesterday under glass. We knock to the news and let it sleep. A storefront writes fog hymns on itself. We sign them with our breaths and watch them fade. The hour is a book no one checked out. We read it standing, finish it smiling, reshelve it kindly. There's a bench with a plaque telling a life in one line. We stretch the line by sitting and doing nothing. The park opens its iron ribs. We step into its green lungs, now dim and kind. The swing hangs like a thin moon from its own night. We touch the chain and yesterday dancers grass. Crisp as about salt like it once sailed. Maybe it did, maybe everything did. Let the river choose the distance and the key. Let the hush decide what consonants survive. If we are lost, may it be in a generous room. If we are found, may it be by something gentler than light. Here is the after-hour link, stone or green to cradle bone. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents bend. We are both the shore and the sand again. No curtain call to command or decline. We glide like handwriting on a margin line. Signed in breath, sealed in tide, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. A bookstore window hosts a sleeping conversation. Spines tilted, dust making galaxies and lamp glow. We stand outside like punctuation in a poem about two people reading the dark correctly. A train stitches the far horizon with iron thread. Its rhythm teaches our hearts to tie their shoes, prepared for nothing except gentleness. We find a surplus and spend it all. A dog philosopher grants us a nod. We bow back, citizens of this hour. Sparrows practice the day's first argument. answer yes, 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 because the answer is touch, not text. If your sleeve grows cold, I will be weather. If your breath gets lost, I will be math. If your eyes go heavy, I will tilt the moon. Bring the room nearer to the bed. Here is the after-hour link. Muscle and electricity signing peace. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents kiss. We're the gentle claws in the city's release. Ledgers closed, receipts forgiven, licensed by breath, renewed by hush. Where living means listening and pride can't reside. With nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Warehouse walls where the history of storms, mineral tears dried into beautiful bruises. A loading dock offers its wooden back. We sit and speak in paragraphs of air. You tell a story you forgot you were carrying in leaves, like a bird that finally saw the gate. I confess the silence I swallowed by accident. It leaves like a tide stepping back without apology. Phones, obedient little sons, stay asleep. No photographs, proof would be an insult. We perform the ceremony of staying still. We say the vows of not improving the moment. Everything is already what it needs to be. We practice agreeing and are promoted instantly. Somewhere a siren stitches read through the fabric. We bless its mission and continue being slow. Let the snare be a door knock from a friendly hand. Let the clap be a corridor discovering echo. Let the sub be the floor that agrees to carry us. Let the night be the ceiling that decides not to exist. Here's the after-hour link, the velvet tunnel where nerves unclench. Feel the ambient drift, feel the current smooth. Every iron hinge becomes a friendly bench. No verdict required, no closing line, just breath signing where names decline. A slower truth on a wider ride, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. We turn down a street name for a vanished poet. We say the name in the air, pronounce it well. Porch lamps like patient thoughts guard a row. One breaks formation to wink, deliberate generosity. A bicycle on a chain dreams a long kind road. Its tires relax in trust. Even the graffiti chooses tenderness. Arrows aimed at the idea of home. We grin at this choreography of modesty and resolve to imitate it when morning insists on volume. Our shadows get courteous and share the sidewalk. Even the curb stops pretending to be an edge. We pass a gate that has learned to exhale. The latch sounds like a soft percussionist. Promise for leaving below us the grid lines and scars. We're floating now in this capsule of ours, suspended by rhythms from rhythmless hours. The towers of glass, once imposing and cold, now just stand as a story waiting to be told, reflecting the future in a shimmering fold, a spectacle priceless but never sold. You reach for the dial and you fine-tune the sound as a new layer of synth pads begins to swirl around. It washes the silence where our words used to be, a language of frequencies, raw and free. We don't need to speak of the jobs or the dead, of the conversations we haven't had yet. This moment right now is a benevolent bet that the world we are in is the one we will get. It's just the late night connection, the sound of the deep, the promise of motion that the city will keep, a synaptic river so vivid and steep, a vow that the night is a promise to keep. Feel the ending drift, feel the current collide with nothing but this perfect rhythm as our guide, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide, just the infinite road and the feeling inside. This is the pulse in the planetary vein, a sweet, sweet release from the clutter and strain, a baptism found in the digital rain, washing the residue of daylight down the drain. Feel the bass in your chest like a second heartbeat, making the journey not the destination sweet. This is the moment, so perfect, complete, with nowhere to go and nowhere to retreat. We slide through the districts, each with its own name, but under this rhythm they all feel the same, just patterns of light in a beautiful game, a circuit of feelings with no one to blame. The rain starts to fall, a fine misty spray, and the street lights on asphalt begin to replay, a million old memories washing away in the here and the now of the cinematic ballet. Each droplet that hits the warm windshield and streaks is a fragment of time that the wiper blade seeks to clear for a moment, a new vista peaks, a transient beauty that silently speaks. And in this calm cocoon, as the world outside blears, we're conquering distances, conquering fears, traveling for hours that feel like being years, told by the engine's quiet hum in our ears. We slide through the districts, each with its own name, but under this rhythm they all feel the same, just patterns of light in a beautiful game, a circuit of feelings with no one to blame. The rain starts to fall, a fine misty spray, and the street lights on asphalt begin to replay, a million old memories washing away in the here and the now of this cinematic ballet. Each droplet that hits the warm windshield and streaks is a fragment of time that the wiper blade seeks to clear for a moment, a new vista peaks, a transient beauty that silently speaks. And in this calm cocoon, as the world outside blears, we're conquering distances, conquering fears, traveling for hours that feel like mere years, soothed by the engine's quiet hum in our ears. After hours, stay deep like the undercurrent, slow like a hush. We're in the city's eyes are shut, but the power hum If we drown, let it be in the softest light. If we run, let it be through the marrow of night. This is the late night connection, city under the sheet, where the promise of motion is the heart's own beat. We drift like a signal through the copper and wire, where the current collides with a slow burn fire. No destinations, no exits to find, just the hush that unravels what's tied in the mind. Let the bass line hold us, let the static confide. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. You and I in the low-lit hum. You and I, where the echoes come. You and I, like a coat untied. Nowhere to hide. Windows are eyelids, heavy with dreams, but the river of asphalt softly gleams. A taxi like a comet draws a vapor of gold, then vanishes into a story never told. A rooftop garden exhales cool rain, far below a train braids night with the chain. We walk between streetlights, paled in black, measured by the click of the railing's track. Breath makes fog, fog becomes a veil, veil turns to chorus when the wind inhales. A stray dog listens to the meter of the rails, as if the city is reading hidden braille. We are letters inside it, bolded and thin. We are margins expanding where verses begin. Our shadows lengthen and fold into one, and the baseline widens like an opening lung. Let the kick be a lighthouse, slow, precise. Let the pad be an ocean under plates of ice. Let the synth draw circles in a room of chrome, till the room is a body and the body's a home. This is the late night connection, circuitry deep, where the promise of motion rocks the wires to sleep. Signals in vapor, hearts on the tide. Ambient drift where the currents collide. No maps, no markers, just pressure and glide. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Stairwells taste like copper and rain. Old posters peeling in the muscle of the frame. A key in a pocket that never fit the lock. A clock on the wall that never learned to talk. But motion is a rumor that spreads in the bones, like subway announcements filtered through phones. You feel it first, I notice second. We're both just receivers of something beckoning. Static like snowfall over empty glass, looping our names as the seconds pass. Hands on a railing, cool and real, proof that the after hour still knows how to feel. A shutter clicks somewhere, catching the hush. A spark behind lids in a soft warm flush. Gravity loosens, it's time for a breath, and every hallway pauses its march toward death. We are not lost, just wider than before. Not falling, just lying on a moving floor. Let the echo choose us, let the reverb guide. Let the ghosts of the grid hum, we coincide. Late night connection, deep seam of the street. Promise of motion in the repeating beat. Ambient drift where the dim lights glide. Current on current where the walls divide. Noon is a stranger, morning's outside. Here in the after we gently reside. We 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 reside. We're at a high. An elevator sighs and opens like a book. Pages of silver and faces you never took. We step in, step out, step back, let go. Every floor a tempo, every button a glow. Numbers count down, but the body counts up. Thirst becomes water inside the cup. We hold Let the chorus return like a shore we trust. Let the mix grow roots, let the treble be dust. Let the sings paint halos we never discuss. Let the beat be the spine that carries us. Late night connection, deeper we slide. Promise emotion exquisitely wide. Ambient drift with your hand in mine. Current on current, a living design. No orders, no borders, just ebbing pride. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. I was a tangle of cables, frayed, a self-made in a loop I made. I was a room with a locked white door, a tremor pressed in a shaking floor. I was a secret the vows misspoke, a fuse a hum but never broke. I was a signal searching a guide. You put your ear to the wall and replied. You said, listen, the quiet is brave. It's the ocean that teaches the cave. Let what's heavy lean into the sway. Be the wave that allows it to stay. In the city, agreed with soft dim, not every street lamp a slow green god. I learned what motion can be when it's kind. Not a race, but a body aligned. This is the late night connection, hum of the deep. We move together, we breathe and sleep. Promise emotion that the daylight denied. The after hours knows we open wide. Feel the drift, feel the tide. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Let the bass translate, translate, translate. We're already home. Elevators dream of lobbies in bloom. Key cards dream of a different room. Cameras dream of eyes that trust. Marble dreams of the settling dust. And we dream right with them, calm and awake. Breaking no laws any heart would break. We sign our names on the fogged up pain, then watch them vanish without any pain. If the night can forgive, let this one do. If a beat can absolve, let it carry us through. Late night connection, soft and complete. Promise of motion in a merciful beat. Unbeaten drift on a generous tide. Current on current where the edges subside. We're lighter than rumor, truer than pride. Oh, nowhere to go. Dead let the tide. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Deep whisper through the ductwork, say stay a while. It's gonna sleeping with a secret smile. We dim, we swell, we ebb, we glide. The city is vast, we fit inside. A last soft chord like a lifted veil. A train far off like a bedtime tale. The mix grows spacious, the moment wide. We're here, we're held, nowhere to hide. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. And in this mobile silence, a truth starts to bloom. Not in the words spoken, but in the shared gloom of the world as it sleeps in this rolling warm room. dispels the day's anxieties, dissolves all the doom. We are not just escaping, we are arriving somewhere, a destination that exists in the ether, in the air, a place built of moments, of rhythm, of care, a territory of freedom, incredibly rare. This is the alchemy of motion and sound, where all that was lost can suddenly be found, where the map of the city is redrawn, unbound, and our spirits like these six are allowed to resound. We are ghosts in the machine, but we're fully alive. Feeding on the energy the quiet hours give, learning the lesson that the night has to give, to truly start living, lose waste and strive. This is the late night connection, the sound of the deep, the covenant of asphalt that the night will keep, a vibration so primal, a feeling so steep, a secret so sacred, a memory to keep. Feel the ambient drift, feel the current collide, with every wall broken down, every truth clarified, with nowhere to go and no reason to hide, just this infinite, glorious, emotional ride. This is the anthem, the hymn of the free, the current that connects you and the world back to me, a synaptic celebration, raw and wild and free. This is what we were born tonight to be. Feel the world in its turning, feel the beat and the stride. There is only sound of the deep, the promise of motion that the city will keep. Feel the ambient drift, feel the current collide, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. The deep pulse. If we run, let it be through the marrow of night. This is a late night connection deep under the sheet, where the promise of motion sinks the heart to the beat. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents collide, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. We're a signal in vapor, copper kissing the wire, a slow burn, hush, feeding a gentle fire. Let the baseline hold us, let the static confide, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. In the soft lit hum, where the echoes come, like a cold untied. Nowhere to hide. Rooftop garden, sip the mist from a passing cloud. A taxi draws a comic tail, then fades into the crowd. Railings click, metronomes counting us along. The crosswalks, empty choir rehearses a song. Breath turns fog, fog turns lace, lace turns chorus on the city's face. A stray dog cocks its ear at the underground rails, as if the concrete speaks in raised braille. Manhole halos, sodium gold, posters peeling like stories told. We are letters, the skyline writes and erases, margins that widen between all places. The concrete learns our names by the weight of our feet. Light pools and doorways like a monarchy suite. Every shutter half open, half closed inside, inviting a warning we can't decide. Let the kick be a lighthouse, clean exact. Let the pad be an ocean under tempered glass. Let us draw circles in a room of chrome, till the room is a body and the body's a home. This is a late night connection, circuitry deep, where the promise of motion rocks the wires to sleep. Signals in vapor, hearts on the tide, ambient drift where the currents collide. No markers, no borders, just pressure and glide, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. copper and rain. Numbers on doors hum a private refrain. A key in a pocket that fits no lock. A wall clock frozen at a stubborn o'clock. Motion spreads like a rumor in bone. P announcements filtered through a phone. You feel it first, a low familiar glide. I nod a second later, we coincide. Static snow settles on an empty glass. Click of a lens as the seconds pass. Hands on the rail, proof the world still leans. Even silence sighs between the seams. Someone laughs 3 blocks away, arrives in the mix, then decays. Gravity loosens, it's time for a breath, and every hallway pauses its march toward death. We're not lost, we're wider than before. Not falling, just lying on a moving floor. Let the echo choose us, let the reverb guide. Let the ghost of the grid hum, we coincide. Late night connection, deep seam of the street. Promise of motion in the soft repeat. Ambient trips where the dim lights glide. Current on current where the walls to decide. No morning required, no noon to decide. With nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. We reside under neon tide. We reside under neon tide. We reside, we reside, we reside. We reside, we reside inside. We reside, we reside, we reside. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. An elevator opens like a polished book. Pages and mirrors and chances we never took. We step in, step out, step back. The city's a fixed life. The fight is real flame. In the city lifeline, we follow the echo into the void. Every single worry carefully destroyed.
Alienation, listen down to the deep. The promise of motion that the city will keep.
Feel the energy drift. Feel the current collide. With nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. The deep pulse. Under these same vast and personal skies, we are all just trying to claim our own prize.
This car is a confessional, moving and low, where secrets are safe with nowhere to go. And the rhythm that holds us, the deep, constant flow, is the one true companion I've come to know.
This is the late night connection, the sound of the deep, a vow that I absolutely sworn to keep. To wake while the city is buried in sleep, and the promise will sigh on the glass and will coordinate. In the night a new face to pass. I am the vessel, the silent rolling key, a turning a worry, careless destroy. This is the delayed night connection, the promise of motion that the city will keep. Feel the ambient drip, feel the current collide, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. The deep pulse.
This is the network, the human cascade. Operate of the lonely, the loved, the afraid. I see them all built, and I see them all made. In the glow of the dash, in the choices they made. Feel the world through my window, cinematic sweep. The promise we make and the ones we don't keep. With nowhere to go but the rhythm so deep, and a depth of the night that is forever steep.
A woman in tears, her face turned to the glass, trying to hold together what she knows will not last. Each street light a flash of a memory, a pain. I drive extra slow like a fall of soft rain. I cannot ask, I cannot intervene. I am just the context, the in-between scene. But the steady deep pulse of the kick in the bass is solidarity, no words can replace. In the Manhattan airport, a suitcase in tow, off to a new start or running from woe. He checks his watch, he looks at the sky, a future unfolding behind his bright eye. I am his launch pad, his final ground bound link. As he sits there and quietly, nervously thinks, and I push down the paddle, a gentle sure nudge to help him across the night's judgmental drudge. The music is up. late night connection, the sound of the deep, the ethereal flow that never will sleep. A million solo journeys in one collective sweep. A secret I am sworn forever to keep. Feel the ambient drift, feel the current collide with the joy and the heartache we all try to hide, with nowhere to go but a trustworthy guide on this profound human nocturnal ride.
There's a tapestry woven of light, the quiet, the frantic, the bruised and the bright. I am the thread in the loom of the night, weaving the dark with ephemeral light. Feel the city exhale, a billion-chested breath, in the face of the silence and the presence of death.
This is the revelation, born from the groove, proving that I have the power to move. Not just this car, but the heart it behooves to shake off the chains of the persona it proves. Feel the truth in the hum, in the beat, in the stride. There's no more need for a place to reside, but in this very moment, with nothing to chide, riding the neon current with you by my side. You, here refers to the listener's own rediscovered self. And in this quiet thunder, I finally see the person I've been and the one I can be. They're not at war anymore, they're finally free to merge in the silence, to just let it be. This is an escape, it's a homecoming trip, a taste of reality on my own lip. Without the filter, without the quip, just the soul's quiet, enduring fellowship. The miles are melting, not stretching ahead, they're stitching me back together, thread by thread, with the rhythm as needle. The night is the thread, whispering the words I've left unsaid. I'm still here, beneath it all I am here, and I am stronger than the doubt, than the fear. The message is crystal, perfectly clear in the
course, resolves not on a dramatic note, but on a sustained, peaceful chord. The vocals hold the word clear, letting it blend into the synth pad. The beat begins its gentle decomposition. The kick drum drops out first. Deep pulse, deep pulse, deep pulse, the deep pulse. Deep pulse.
but the rhythm holds steady. The bass line is true, and it tells me a story I suddenly knew. They vanish behind me, absorbed by the black. There is no going back. There is no going back. This motion is penance and pardon and grace. A smile finally forming on time's stony face. The city listen, quiet as brave. It's the ocean that teaches the cave. We follow these echoes into the void. Every single worry carefully destroyed. This is the late night connection, the sound of the deep, the promise, emotion that the city will keep. Feel the engine drift, feel the current collide. We know where to go and nowhere to hide. The deep pulse, A distant siren breaks with an organ pad, bittersweet minor, beautiful and sad. Someone laughs in a hallway 3 blocks away. It arrives like a sample and then decays. We are samples too borrowed and bent, cut from the night and softly sent, stitched on a loop with a breath between. A perfect mistake and a perfect machine. Hold for 4, let go for 8. The doors will open, there's no need to wait. Hold for 4, let go for 8. The floor will move you to a lighter way. There's a hush in the concrete, do you hear it speak? It says nothing is fragile that can learn to leak. We pour through the cracks like midnight tea, steam on the panes where our name should be. Fingers on steel, drawing half-awake hearts, tracing the circuits with a warm dark starts. Traffic lights practice their meditates, blink. Every pause is a promise that we're near the brink of what? Of breaking or of breaking through, of being a signal or being the cue. Doesn't matter, both are a kind of release, both are a license to increase the peace. We are the after of cause and effect. We are the proof that the soul is a deck of cards that can shuffle without any hands, just bass and breath and a room that expands. Let the snare be a footstep somewhere behind. Let the clap be a door that refuses to bind. Let the sub be a hand pressed flat to the wall, feeling the elevator's ever slow fall. Late night connection, low light bright, married to the motion, taken for a ride. Oh, being rivers in a sleepless sea, current on current, you moving with me. No claim, no capture, just widening stride. Nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. If I lose the path in the vapor and a wire, I'll widen my breath, I'll carry your fire. If the city forgets us, turns off the sign, the dark will remember the shape of your spine. If the current divides and we're pulled aside, the merge is a circle, we'll meet on the tide. Nothing to follow but the low, slow There lose a path in the vapor and a wire. A distant vinyl crackle, breath fully soft from first piano. Hi-hat grows from burst to crisp, reverb tails lengthen, side chain kiss pass. Beef gas like faint weather, warm and slight. Our silhouettes carved in a tangerine light. Your smile is a corridor long, precise. It leads to a room where the air is nice. Somewhere a janitor, radio's clear, and the word becomes rhythm in a patient ear. We step to it softly, keep time with the mob. Two hearts discovering and exhales drop. The building yawns wide like a whale in sleep. We float in its belly where the echoes are deep. Noise floor tender, thresholds kind, and everything loosens that used to bind. Let the night be a teacher we never outgrow. Let the lesson be simple, soften and flow. Let the light be a rumor that comes from below. Let the deep be a promise of where we can go. This is the late night connection, our proof in the beat, the hush that can carry any way we meet. On the undrift through a merciful slide, current station dark. Glowworms of taxis dotting the dark. A bridge inhales and exhales cars. Strings of devotion low and far. A bayside wind carries a salt soft hymn. A horizon wears a pearl gray rim. Hearing the song of the substructure's bones, the hush that enrolls us in ancient tomes. In a window reflection, the city blinks twice, as if to confirm we are part of its device. We nod like accomplices, soft and slow, and the building a pledge is slow extol. No. Out again into the boulevard's slow bloodstream. Parked cars like sleeping whales, steady and kind. A statue pretends not to watch us. Pigeons on its shoulders negotiate a truce. Under a viaduct, a distant radio tilts a melody, the kind that hurts a little in the sweetest way. We collect these fragments like small warm coins, spend them on the privilege of walking further. The air tastes of iron and bakery and rain, recipe for a city that forgives its makers. We keep a pace that respects the concrete. We keep a silence that respects the hour. An ambulance far away sews a red thread across the night. We nod to its mission and continue. Everything's permitted if it is tender. Everything is tender if it knows how to wait. Let the reverb choose the distance. Let the hush set the key. Let our names dissolve into a friendly static. If we are lost, may it be in a generous room. If we are found, may it be by something softer than light. This is the late night connection, a dim cathedral without a roof. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents braid. We are the echo and we are the proof. This is the late night connection, edges rounded, nerves untied. We cross the bridge of listening, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. Stay, stay in the permission of the street, in the mercy of the beat, in the pillow of the heat. A laundry window glows with private constellations, circles of shirts orbiting a small blue star on the corner. A newspaper vending box holds yesterday under its little glass lid. You point at a cloud stitched to a smokestack, and I read it as a letter addressed to both of us. We slow down to let a breeze cross the sentence. We speed up because nothing is chasing us. There is a church with a door that never locks. We don't go in, we already are. There is a bench with a plaque that tells a life in one line. We sit anyway to stretch the line into two. The asphalt remembers every shoe that trusted it. Tonight it will remember ours. We thank it with quiet echoes. We thank it by staying until it doesn't notice we're here. Far above, a plane draws a parenthesis around the night inside it. Our voices rhyme with the turbines. A couple argues in a language we don't know. The melody says they will be fine. A street lamp flickers not from failure but from thought. It is composing a thesis on patience. We handed our signatures to the fog shop fronts. They grade us with disappearance and A for humility. yes, yes. Because the answer is not a word, it is a touch. If your sleeve grows cold, I will be weather. If your breath gets lost, I will be map. If your eyes go heavy, I will be the tilt of the moon, bringing the room a little nearer to bed. In a side street, a mural of a river swims across brick. We trail our fingers along the painted water, learn it's cool with our warm hands. A shutter squeals and returns to silence. It is shy, we respect that. From a second floor balcony comes a song, one line repeated, not for show but survival. We add a harmony in our heads and leave it as a gift the singer cannot know she received. There is a chair abandoned by a construction fence. It invites the invisible to sit down. We sit anyway and become a little less invisible. The fence amazed by our obedience to stillness relaxes its metallic worry and hums along. A moth choreographs an aria around the lamp. We memorize the steps by not moving at all. The hour opens like a book, no one checked out. We sign our names on the inside cover and return it carefully. Let the snare be a doorknock from the friendliest hand. Let the clap be a corridor discovering echo. Let the sub be the floor that agrees to carry us. Let the night be the ceiling that decides not to exist. This is the late night connection, the treaty between muscle and the Chisco. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents kiss. We are the gentle close in the city's policy. This is the late night connection. Out again into the boulevard's slow bloodstream. Park cars like sleeping whales, steady and kind. A statue pretends not to watch us. Pigeons on its shoulders negotiate a truce. Under a viaduct, a distant radio tilts a melody, the kind that hurts a little in the sweetest way. We collect these fragments like small warm coins, spend them on the privilege of walking further. The air tastes of iron and bakery and rain, recipe for a city that forgives its makers. We keep a pace that respects the concrete. We keep a silence that respects the hour. An ambulance far away shows a red thread across the night. We nod to its mission and continue. Everything's permitted if it is tender. Everything is tender if it knows how to wait. Let the reverb choose the distance. Let the hush set the key. Let our names dissolve into a friendly static. If we are lost, may it be in a generous room. If we are found, may it be by something softer than light. This is the late night connection, a dim cathedral without a roof. Feel the ambient drift, feel the current sprayed. We are the echo and we are the proof. This is the late night connection. voices rhyme with the turbines. A couple argues in a language we don't know. The melody says they will be fine. A street lamp flickers not from failure but from thought. It is composing a thesis on patience. We hand in our signatures to the fog shop fronts. They grade us with disappearance and pay for humility. We cross a small bridge, the kind no map respects, and hear the creek practicing to become an ocean. It will succeed, all apprentices do. Given time, we applaud with our sleeves. A park truck ticks as it cools, metronome for whoever comes late to the lesson. We are exactly on time for what we need. We are exactly the size of this commission. This is the late night connection. The city in the pulse, shaking hands. Feel the ambient drift, feel the current spin. We are both ashore in the sands. This is the late night connection. No curtain call, no need to decide. We're carried like lanterns in a kind procession, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. If I forget the path, will the air remember? If I drop my name, will the echo lend me one? If the current parts, will the circle hold its promise and say yes, yes, yes? Because the answer is not a word, it is a touch. If your sleeve grows cold, I will be weather. If your breath gets lost, I will be map. If your eyes go heavy, I will be the tilt of the moon, bringing the room a little nearer to Tibet. In a side street, a mural of a river swims across brick. We trail our fingers along the painted water, learn it's cool with our warm hands. A shutter squeals and returns to silence. It is shy, we respect that. From a second floor balcony comes a song, one line repeated, not for show but survival. We add a harmony in our heads and leave it as a gift the singer cannot know she received. There is a chair abandoned by a construction fence. It invites the invisible to sit down. We sit anyway and become a little less invisible. The fence amazed by our obedience to stillness relaxes its metallic worry and hums along. A moth cartographs an aria around the lamp. We memorize the steps by not moving at all. The hour opens like a book, no one checked out. We sign our names on the inside cover and return it carefully. Let the snare be a doorknock from the friendliest hand. Let the clap be a corridor discovering echo. Let the sub be the floor that agrees to carry us. Let the night be the ceiling that decides not to exist. This is the late night connection, the treaty between muscle and the Chisco. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents kiss. We are the gentle close in the city's policy. This is the late night connection. Out again into the boulevard, slow bloodstream. Parked cars like sleeping whales, steady and kind. A statue pretends not to watch us. Pigeons on its shoulders negotiate a truce. Under a viaduct, a distant radio tilts a melody, the kind that hurts a little in the sweetest
this way. We collect these fragments like small warm coins, spin them on the privilege of walking further. The air tastes of iron and bakery and rain. Recipe for a city that forgives its makers. We keep a pace that respects the concrete. We keep a silence that respects the hour. An ambulance far away sews a red thread across the night. We nod to its mission and continue. Everything is permitted if it is tender. Everything is tender if it knows how to wait. With private constellations, circles of shirts orbiting a small blue star. On the corner, a newspaper vending box holds yesterday under its little glass lid. You point at a cloud stitched to a smokestack, and I read it as a letter addressed to both of us. We slow down to let a breeze cross the sentence. We speed up because nothing is chasing us. There is a church with a door that never locks. We don't go in, we already are. There is a bench with a plaque that tells a life in one line. We sit anyway to stretch the line into two. The asphalt remembers every shoe that trusted it tonight. It will remember ours. We thank it with quiet ankles. We thank it by staying until it doesn't notice we're here. Far above, a plane draws a parenthesis around the night inside it. Our voices rhyme with the turbines. A couple argues in a language we don't know. The melody says they will be fine. A street lamp flickers, not from failure but from thought. It is composing a thesis on patience. We hand in our signatures to the fog shop fronts. They grade us with disappearance and A for humility. We cross a small bridge, the kind no map respects, and hear the creek practicing to become an ocean. It will succeed, all apprentices do. Given time, we applaud with our sleeves. A park truck ticks as it cools, metronome for whoever comes late to the lesson. We are exactly on time for what we need. We are exactly the size of this vermilion. This is the late night connection, the city and the pulse shaking hands. Feel the ambient drift, feel the currents bend. We are both the shore and the sands. This is the late night connection, no curtain call, no need to decide. We're carried like lanterns in a kind procession, with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. If I forget the path, will the air remember? If I drop my name, will the echo lend me one? If it's cool with our warm hands. A shutter squeals and returns to silence. It is shy, we respect that. From a second floor balcony comes a song.